One warm and sunny day, a little girl named Goldilocks was walking through the forest. Goldilocks wandered on and on until she came to a part of the forest she had never seen before. She stopped when she came to a house. This house belonged to a family of bears, a papa bear, a mama bear, and a baby bear. All of the bears loved their house in the forest, and they were very happy. They went on a very long walk together. Goldilocks knocked on the door.
Knock, 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 knocking on the door. Knock, 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 I've not been here before. Knock, 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 knocking and I wait. Is anyone at home at this street estate? Knock, 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 knocking on the door. Knock, 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 I've not been here before. Knock, 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 knocking and I wait. Is anyone at home at this street estate?
She waited and waited, but no one answered the door. So Goldilocks slowly opened the door and walked inside. The bears had gone out for a long walk in the forest. Each of them had left their bowls of homemade pudding to cool on the table. Goldilocks was very hungry from playing in the forest, and she loved pudding. She decided to have a taste of the pudding in the great big bowl.
Ouch, ouch, this pudding hurts my tongue. It's too hot to eat by someone so young. Ouch, ouch, this pudding hurts my tongue. It's too soft to eat by someone so young. Ouch.
Goldilocks tasted the pudding from the medium-sized bowl, but it was too cold.
This pudding is cold. It tastes like it is 7 days old. This pudding is cold. It tastes like it is 7 days old.
Goldilocks tasted the pudding from the teeny tiny bowl. This time it was just right. It was so good that she ate it all up.
Naughty Goldilocks, what did you do? Someone's going to be very mad at you. Naughty Goldilocks, what did you do? Someone's going to be very mad at you.
Oh, my tummy is so filled with pudding, said Goldilocks. I would like to sit down and rest for a while. So Goldilocks saw a great big chair, and she climbed up on it. But this chair was too hard.
It's too hard for little Goldilocks. Sitting on this chair is like sitting on rocks. This chair is too hard for little Goldilocks. Sitting on this chair is like sitting on rocks.
Next, Goldilocks sat in the medium-sized chair, but this chair was too soft.
Soft, soft, she can clear. I cannot sit on the soft of a chair. Soft, soft, she can clear. I cannot sit on the soft of a chair.
Finally, she sat down in the teeny tiny chair, and this chair was just right until Goldilocks sat the bottom out.
Teeny Goldilocks, what did you do? Someone's going to be very mad at you. Naughty Goldilocks, what did you do? Someone's going to be very mad at you.
By this time, Goldilocks was a little tired, and she did not even clean up her mess. I'm so tired, I've got to take a nap. So she walked over to the bears' beds and climbed climbed up on the great big bed. But it was too hard.
This bed is too hard for little Goldilocks. Living on this bed is like living on rocks. This chair is too hard for little Goldilocks. Sitting on this bed is like laying on rocks.
Then Goldilocks climbed up on the medium-sized bed. But this bed, it was too soft.
Soft, soft, Goldilocks said, I cannot up by this very soft bed. Soft, soft, Goldilocks said, I won't load up by this very soft bed.
Finally, Goldilocks curled up on the teeny tiny bed and found it to be just right. Soon, she fell fast asleep.
Sleep, sleep, rest your head. Snuggle down in this cozy bed. Close your eyes and count some sheep. Sleep, little Goldilocks, sleep. Sleep, sleep, rest your head. Snuggle down in this cozy bed. Close your eyes and count some sheep. Sleep, little Goldilocks, sleep.
While Goldilocks was sleeping, the three bears came home. They were so surprised to see what was happening in their house. They could not believe it, and they were not happy with what they found at home. The three bears were very hungry from their long walk, and they saw what happened on their table with their pudding. And Papa Bear said,
Someone's been tasting my pudding.
and Mama Bear said,
Someone's been tasting my pudding.
and Baby Bear said,
Someone's been tasting my pudding, and they ate it all up. Someone tasted Papa's pudding, Mama's pudding too. Whoever tasted Baby's pudding ate it all, that's true.
Disappointed and hungry, the three bears noticed that something was very different about their chairs. Something was terribly wrong with their chairs. Papa Bear said,
Someone's been sitting in my chair.
Mama Bear said,
Someone's been sitting in my chair.
and Baby Bear said,
Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they broke the bottom out. Someone sat in Papa's pudding, Mama's too looks clear. Whoever sat in Baby's chair sat the bottom out.
The three bears walked over to see if anything had happened to their beds. Papa Bear saw his bed and said,
Someone's been laying in my bed.
and Mama Bear said,
Someone's been laying in my bed.
and Baby Bear saw his bed and said,
Someone's been laying in my bed, and they're still here. On Papa's bed, Mama's too looks clear. Whoever sat in Baby's chair makes the white hair.
Goldilocks suddenly woke up from her nap and saw three bears staring at her. She was so scared she screamed and ran out of the house and promised never to go into a stranger's house